G'day my friends, Marty Ware from Marty's Garden. An exciting video about the Arborist Blend wood chip that you can source free or from a local landscaper for your garden and for your worm farms. And I explain why it's so beneficial for your garden. So listen through on the tips and tricks and stuff, then hang right to the end, because I've learned a lot about wood chip and these type of blends in the last few years, because I've worked with it so much, producing it on site and things like that. So lots of value. Stay to the end of the video and we'll see you soon. G'day friends, Marty Ware here from Marty's Garden on YouTube. So why is wood chip so important in the garden, and what type should you use in your garden for different reasons? Well, I'm an organic gardener and I want to share why I use this type of leaf mold wood chip right behind me here to get optimum results at my place and on the micro farm. You see, wood chip is an amazing source of carbon. What happens is there's people going around and chopping down trees all over the place, arborists, right? And they used to give away this stuff for free because they used to have to pay to dump it at a tip. But now they drop it off at local landscapers, such as here at Three Brothers, where I work with my composting business on Dunbogan. Sorry, the mozzie flying around. And I use this stuff behind me. It's the local blends that's just used from all different types of trees around the place. Now, I'm always going for a lighter, fluffier mix, which does break down much quicker in the garden when you're putting it underneath fruit trees and using it to mulch vegetable gardens and things like that. That's what you want. Now, if you don't want something to break down faster, you want to go for a heavier wood chip that will cover the ground nice and long, well, for a very long time, right? And if you want to actually add more body and things like that, look for the most broken down wood chip that you can find. It's almost like humusy, and that will add that structure, that organic structure that your garden bed needs. Now, I use this stuff for my worm farming. It's absolutely brilliant. And what happens is the sunlight is locking into the leaves of the trees. The trees are photosynthesizing, storing in all that carbon, pulling up all the nutrient from down below as it's recycling the leaves and the soil and everything, and storing it in the leaves and wood chip. And all that carbon, all that energy from the sun is trapped in there, and it's released as it breaks down and fed to the microbiology. That's why it is so awesome. That's why worms love it. That's why all the microbes and everything love it. And that's how nature recycles. So I always recommend that you go to your local arborist or to your local landscaper and ask them for the leaf mold blend. That's the best stuff as far as organic gardening goes. Hopefully that cool little tip helps you guys. Have a great day. Happy worm farming, gardening, all that stuff, and I'll see you at the next video real soon. Now there's a link straight up above there for this full playlist of this. If you want to watch more videos from me. Have a great day. Bye for now. How cool is that? Some great info there, guys. And look, I've been working with this material for quite a while now, and if you are seeking it and searching it down, try and get the older stuff you can get that's already broken down a little bit if you want to use it quickly in the garden. If you're looking at it sort of like covering the garden much longer, like as a mulch to keep weeds go through, go for a heavier, drier one. Make sure you don't put it on too thick on the garden, because when it's raining, you need it to penetrate to reach the subsoil. If it's just wetting the top of that wood, it's not going to get down. So depending on how much rainfall you've got, if you've got a lot of rainfall, put it on thicker, make sure it's reaching the ground. If you don't have a lot, add it more regularly and keep it thinner. And that way you're always producing a nice humus zone. And when you get the really old material that's sort of going a bit sort of bendy, it's got a little bit of dirt in it, things like that, you can start creating windrows and composts, filling up big raised beds with it, you know, putting it around the outside of sort of like your wormeries and things underneath worm farms. So when they escape out of the worm, they go down underneath. You can do the half barrel worm farm, like the open aired one, which I'll leave a link for up there, around there, a recent video that I just bought back. Lots of things you can do with it. All right, if you've got any ideas or concepts that you'd like to leave below about the wood chip, or maybe you're using a different type of blend, you found a different type of material, you use something else in a different country. We'd love to hear what you got to say in the comments box down below. Also, there's all different links and things like that to learn more about gardening and worm farming, and even become a Worm Wrangler member, and to move over into our Facebook group so you can take things even further if you please to do so. All right, happy gardening and worm farming, and we'll see you at the next video real soon. Bye for now.